So I'm in a Facebook group dedicated to the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And as you might imagine, that group is about 90% posts from people who've been watching this movie for 40 years and have just now realized that Mae Questel, who played Aunt Bethany, was also the voice of Betty Boop. We know, Julia. We all know. Stop posting it every year. Anyway, after about 17 posts about Aunt Bethany this morning, somebody finally asked a legitimate question. We all love Christmas Vacation, of course, and we love A Christmas Story, and we love Muppets Christmas Carol. But the question this person asked was, have there been any good Christmas movies that have come out in the last decade? And that got me to thinking, great Christmas movies from the past 10 years. I've watched a lot of Christmas movies. I've watched a lot of good Christmas movies. But truly great ones, that's a tougher nut to crack. Now, greatness is subjective, of course, especially in terms of things like Christmas movies, which are tainted by a heavy dose of nostalgia. Most of us will all say that the golden age of anything is the era that we grew up in. You know, the greatest era for movies, for music, for cartoons is whatever your formative years were. And you're right about that, of course, provided that your formative years were the 1980s like mine. But I'm always open to new movies, so I thought this week I would share with you some of the best Christmas movies that I've seen that have come out in the last 10 years. Now, they're not all guaranteed to be classics. I'm not saying that every one of these is going to become a holiday tradition in your household, but they're movies that I enjoyed and I like working into the rotation once in a while. Celebrating its 10th anniversary this year is director Michael Dougherty's 2015 holiday monster movie, Krampus. In this one, a dysfunctional family comes together for Christmas, and one of them accidentally summons a spirit who decides to punish them for disrespecting the spirit of the holidays. It's a very tongue-in-cheek horror movie with a lot of laughs to go along with the scares, and tonally, it's very similar to Dougherty's Halloween classic, Trick or Treat. If you enjoy Trick or Treat, I'm sure you'll enjoy Krampus too. There are even indications that the two movies take place in the same universe if you're the kind of nerd who likes to look for that sort of thing. Just make sure when you're looking this up, you're getting the right one. Krampus, 2015, Michael Dougherty. There are a lot of movies out there with Krampus in the title. 2017 gives us the musical zombie horror romp Anna and the Apocalypse. A little town in England is overrun by zombies at the Christmas season, and it's up to Anna, played by Ella Hunt, to keep her family and friends together even as the world is falling apart. It's another horror movie with a lot of comedy, and this one is also a full-blown musical. The songs are great, and I promise there's stuff on there you're going to want to put on your holiday playlist. But maybe you're one of those people who doesn't like horror movies at Christmas. Maybe you want movies you can watch with your kids. Weirdo. Well, how about The Christmas Chronicles from 2018? A pair of kids with waning faith in Santa Claus accidentally cause his sleigh to crash on Christmas Eve, and they've got to work with him to get him back in the air before the holiday is ruined for everybody. It's a fun Christmas adventure movie, and Kurt Russell plays the buffest Santa Claus you're ever going to see. It's a good family movie, and the sequel, Christmas Chronicles 2 from 2020, is not bad either. We all love A Christmas Story, of course, but have you seen its sequel? No, I'm not talking about A Christmas Story 2. That's an abomination unto Frosty that should never be mentioned again. I'm talking about A Christmas Story Christmas from 2022. Peter Billingsley and most of the kids from the original return to reprise their roles in this new movie, where an adult Ralphie Parker comes back to the house on Cleveland Street after the death of the old man and tries to give his kids the kind of magical Christmas he had when he was a kid. It's never going to be as legendary as the original, of course, but unlike that other sequel we could mention, this one's got a lot of good heartfelt moments and really does pay respect to the original. 2022 also gave us the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Peter Quill is feeling a little down around that Earth holiday we call Christmas, so his friends Drax and Mantis decide to sneak off to Earth to try to get him a little present, and hilarity ensues. I don't know if I've mentioned it before in these videos, but I kind of enjoy the work of writer-director James Gunn, and in this 45-minute special, he brings back most of the cast from the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy in a great holiday adventure that's very funny, very heartwarming, and has, again, some great music. And finally, if you're one of those people who think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, because it is! You might want to check out 2024's Carry On, starring Taron Egerton and Jason Bateman. Egerton plays a TSA agent who gets embroiled in a cat-and-mouse game with Bateman, who is blackmailing him by threatening the life of the woman he loves to try to get him to help him smuggle a very dangerous package onto a plane in the middle of the Christmas Eve rush. It's an exciting thriller, and it's really fun to see Jason Bateman playing a bad guy for a change. Now, again, I'm not saying that any of these movies are necessarily going to become traditional viewing in your house, but if there's any that you've missed, give them a shot this year. You might find something that you enjoy. And then share some of your own favorite Christmas movies from the past decade. If there's anything you think I've missed, drop it in the comments. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out Along November, A Tale of Christmas Come Too Early on Amazon. My first Christmas novella from many years ago is up there in ebook form, along with several bonus short stories.